Gentlemen, the time has come once again to discuss things.
That registered.
I have a hat that has a ponytail just like that.
Yeah. Well, hi everybody. Welcome to a very special episode of Geeky Gentlemen. I am Sid Part 2, and joining me today is...
Chris, K Nerzig on YouTube,
Okay, what's your nickname now?
the Jew.
Yay! I'm just waiting for someone to get really uncomfortable and turn off the video right about now. So today this another mini-sode, live action mini-sode. We're trying to get more of these out. And today we're going to be discussing stories we'd like to see. And let me kind of explain the premise of this. We're going to be discussing stories with characters that we don't think would ever cross over, that we'd like to see happen, or just stories within a character's own universe that we just don't think will happen anytime soon. Or maybe it's happened but it hasn't been done very well. And this could be anything: comics, books, movies, whatever. So, to put all the pressure on Chris, and I promise, let me just say, I promise we're not going to make this a Doctor Who video. He's going to come up, but it's going to be brief. Alright, so, Chris, what's a story you would like to see?
Fuck you. A story I'd like to see. You know, there's always been a lot of superhero crossovers. You know, especially like DC doing a lot of DC on with DC characters. A few times I think.
Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's usually something very like their anchor superheroes like Captain America, Iron Man, Batman, Superman, people like them.
Yeah.
Which, that's alright. I mean, it's neat to see them kind of crossover, but those minor characters never get enough attention for any kind of group things. Like, I'm not very much a DC fan, so I don't know many DC minor characters. I know there's ones like...
The Question.
The Question, who's actually a good one, yeah. Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
Doesn't get a whole lot. Who else was there? There's Flash is a major one who doesn't even get a whole lot. I mean, I don't even think he's in the New 52, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Is he? Okay. I knew they cut somebody important out, but
The old Flash isn't. But anyway,
anyways,
go on.
But like, then you have some minor Marvel characters, like the Punisher. Sorry, I'm still a little tired. The Punisher, I just said him. Fuck, I'm getting a brain fart.
Well, no, just like, what's your pitch exactly?
The thing is, like, how would Superman react to meeting the Punisher?
Okay.
Because the Punisher has no qualms with killing people that he sees as being villains. Or the Punisher meeting Batman, because both of them are vigilantes.
That's happened.
Has it really?
It was funny. It was in like this, epic crossover where the DC heroes are running around in the Marvel universe and they don't really understand it yet. And Batman's like, "You don't do anything. We don't know how it works here, and I don't care what your code is. You guys don't mess up with anything." He's lecturing the Justice League. And Batman and Plastic Man are running around, and then they see the Punisher, and Batman's just like, "I'll be right back." And he just kicks the Punisher's ass. And then Plastic Man's just yelling at Batman for breaking his own rule. But yeah, I don't know. Superman and the Punisher I don't think has been done. Probably because, like, what's Punisher going to do to Superman? I mean, I'm pretty sure that just ends with Punisher in jail, doesn't it?
Well, maybe. Because, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't Superman have some issues with killing at times?
Nah, Superman's pretty
What's
anti-killing,
that?
unless it's like galactic threat and there's, he'll...
I'm sorry, that's Wonder Woman I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Wonder Woman will snap some necks. No, I don't know. I could see Superman and Punisher. One that I actually really think is just great character stuff is the 10th Doctor and Superman. Because they just are such similar characters. And I was reading a meme, the like text meme.
Yeah.
Like, it's people having a conversation. I was reading a meme and I know exactly how that story should start. Superman should run into the TARDIS to change.
That actually would work pretty well.
Yeah, wouldn't it? And you just like, as soon as Superman just walks in, he's like,
The
what?
only
And Ted's like,
problem.
what?
Nice. The only problem I see with that is why is Superman in Britain?
No, I mean, the TARDIS could materialize anywhere.
Yeah, but 9 out of 10 times it's in Britain.
But it could materialize anywhere.
But 9 out of 10 times.
But it can materialize anywhere. It's not like it has to materialize in Britain. The TARDIS just happens to like Britain, but it goes where
No.
it thinks
The Doctor happens to like Britain.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
the TARDIS
Actually-
goes where it wants to go.
Actually, if you go off of 9, the Doctor and the TARDIS seem to like Cardiff.
Yeah. No, I mean, the TARDIS seems to just like the UK,
Which-
but
well-
in any case.
In any case, not Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're such similar characters, and I'd like to see how they work together. And honestly, I think the way that story should end is the Doctor's free, Superman's like, captive in some sense. And the Doctor has to do, like, he has to kill the threat, even though he doesn't want to. And in doing so, he also saves Superman. And I would just like to see Superman lecture him about how he was in the wrong there. And to see the Doctor feel really bad, because that would be such a good.
Yes,
They
because
do have such similar characters.
just guilt the Doctor more.
Yeah, I don't know. They just have such similar characteristics, but the Doctor has to resort to killing.
On a scale of self-esteem, the Doctor is somewhere between Bruce Banner and Dean Winchester, okay? It's pretty low there. With Robert Downey and Gilderoy Lockhart on the way other side of the spectrum there.
Gilderoy Lockhart. Wow. No,
There's two people I like to see meet.
yeah. Okay, but anyone, let's go for another one. What else you got?
Looking at that cover of the game down there,
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Bravo, because he's right on there, and he's one of the most iconic, stereotypical pretty boys.
Yeah.
What would happen if he met Robert Downey? Well, yes, Robert Downey Jr. I was gonna say Tony Stark, but aren't they pretty much the same at this point?
I mean, Johnny Bravo. That's a funny idea. It'd be funny as like a Johnny Bravo short. I wouldn't want
Yeah.
to see that. It'd be good. Johnny Bravo meets the Jersey Shore. I would finally watch an episode of the Jersey Shore, because that is exactly what Johnny Bravo is a parody of. So that'd be fun.
He's more of a parody of the Greaser, but modern day equivalent would be Guido's. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be fun.
Oh my god.
What's another one that'd be good? All right, I'm just gonna get my Doctor Who's out of the way, so I forced myself to come up with something else. I would like to see Matt Smith do a special where his companion is an actual child throughout the entire thing. Like, I know there was that Christmas special where he had the two kids, but that got broken up with their mom, and it was just, it wasn't as good. I would like to see the 11th Doctor and a kid.
And just a kid.
Yeah, just a kid. Kind of like we kind of got like that was going to happen at the beginning of Smith's thing, but it didn't. Just because, just for one episode, and I'd just like to see, the kid just pick the most insane things to see time travel. It's like, where do you want to go? Dinosaurs. I no thought about it, just dinosaurs. All right.
But no, they couldn't do that with Smith. I mean, that'd be too many children on the show. They've already got one all the time.
Smith. I don't know. That'd be fun.
And I could see, like, especially if it's a child that has had some sort of, like, trauma in its past. Because I'm sorry, name a companion that has not had some sort of major family member die.
Martha Jones? I mean, her cousin, but that doesn't really
All right, you know what? All right, I'll give you that.
My favorite companion, I guess. No, I don't know. I think that one would be interesting, just because Smith is like
So childlike.
I love to see him when he's around kids on the show. It's so much fun. So that'd be
He's pretty much a child himself.
yeah. It's just he has so much fun doing that. But anyway,
Because he can stop acting then.
yeah. But how about you? What you got?
What do I have? Well, sticking with the Doctor Who a bit.
Yeah, we're trying, I promise.
Like, just staying in the Doctor Who universe itself, actually, with this, I'd love to see 9 meet 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
Because 9 and 8 by extension also, because he only had a single movie, 9 had a single season.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see a whole lot of them on screen, or even in media, because 8 was a little...
Yeah,
they
actually,
had some media,
this just happened yesterday. I was talking to Bill, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if in the movie for the 50th anniversary, don't tell me anything about it, please, but if in the movie we saw the TARDIS like materialize and it's like, you know, all war stricken, and inside's 8, and he's like looking in a mirror, and we get the impression that he just left the Time War, and it's just like, I can't look at this face anymore. He breaks the mirror and like shoots himself, and that's how Eccleston becomes the Doctor. That would be fascinating. The
only thing that I know is confirmed for the 50th anniversary.
Don't tell me. I will kill you.
I
have to watch that while I'm editing. Damn it.
Exactly.
No,
you won't know.
Yeah, I will. I've been watching so much. But anyway, let's get out of Doctor Who. Okay, yeah, just finish up yours.
9 is so like he's got those streaks of silly and sassy that I see 10 and 11 seem to lack from what I remember of them. Like 11 just has no sass; it's all just sort of slapstick. And 10 had some sass, but he could be more condescending than sassy.
Yeah,
9 just had that sass that the other two haven't quite gotten, and it'd just be great to see 9 sassing 10 and 11, especially 11, because he's supposed to be older, yet he acts like such a friggin' child.
It's awesome. Yeah, I agree. But anyway, let's get out of Doctor Who. I'd still love to see a Star Wars story where we actually see why Boba Fett is so cool.
It's because he's Jango Fett. He's basically Jango Fett. He is a clone of him.
No, but Jango Fett wasn't cool.
That's because we just saw Jango Fett get his head cut off by
Samuel
so that
Jackson. Wasn't cool.
I'm sorry, but next to Samuel L. Jackson, you can't be cool.
Exactly. So I want to see why Boba Fett is considered so cool, because he really doesn't do all that much in the movies. And I know there's like expanded universe stuff.
You mean he captures Han Solo? And then
no,
the next movie,
Darth Vader captures Han Solo.
True.
Boba Fett's just there.
And then in the next movie, he gets his jetpack shot and he flies into the mouth of the Sarlacc.
Yeah, it's just like he doesn't do anything cool in the movies. He just looks awesome. Like I know there's expanded universe stuff with him, but I just like if
you like how he climbs out of the Sarlacc.
Yeah, if we're doing stuff, if we're doing more Star Wars movies, let's get a Boba Fett movie. You know, that could be awesome.
That could, or a Jango Fett, because
Jango Fett isn't cool.
I just want to know how he got roped into being the person who made all these clones of him, like getting all these clones of himself made. He had to have been a badass at some point.
But we didn't get to see it, and now the actor's really old.
I don't give a shit. Put a helmet on another guy. Make it look like him. We got the technology for it.
Actors don't like doing that.
If we can make what's-his-face from Tron look young...
But it didn't. It looked like crap.
No. It reached that part of the Uncanny Valley where it looked frightening. Where it was like you're looking in a mirror for him, and what looks back at you isn't you. More like it wants to be you.
Well, no, like, that's the thing, is, like, the fan explanation that Tron Legacy needs is, well, actually, the program did age, it just used CGI to make itself look young.
Except that when you look at when he's making it, they use CGI for both of them, and they look identical.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, it looks like crap.
I don't give it does. Well, Look at Tron when it first came out. That was cutting edge. You look at it now, it's like,
That's,
yeah, that's kind of crap.
It's cutting. Well, that's the context of time. All right, how about this? How about Tron and the Matrix? Did you watch that?
Keanu Reeves wouldn't know what to do. Like Neo would be saying, it's like, this is obviously inside a computer. Can I what is there to punch? Can I get a gun? What am I supposed to do?
He was pretty good in a sword fight. Just saying.
No, his
What?
computer avatar was pretty good. It's like playing World of Warcraft. I know how to shoot a bow. No, your character in World of Warcraft knows how to shoot a bow. You just know how to click a button.
All right, your turn.
You know, Ed, Edd n Eddy
Mm-hmm.
never got a whole lot of attention after it ended. Like, it was good when it went, and it ended and just kind of petered out after the movie, which was actually supposed to end it anyway, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
But Ed, the really big lumbering idiot who has really no idea what physics or concepts of reality are,
And it seems to work for him, to be fair.
works very well. But what would have happened if he met, like, there was something with him and Wile E. Coyote, because both of them seem to have this physics don't apply to me sort of thing.
See, the thing about Wile E. Coyote is, it's just, did you see that Family Guy bit they did with Wile E. Coyote?
Possibly.
He finally caught, maybe it was the contemplative cartoon.
That was Seth MacFarlane's cavalcade of cartoon comedy. Yes, he finally caught it. And he's like,
he just,
What-
he has
what
no
am I
purpose
supposed to
left in
do?
life. Yeah.
I've been trying to catch this damn bird my whole life.
Yeah. And he finally caught it. Just he has no purpose left. He just like kills himself.
Not quite, but
But no, eventually he does though.
not quite. If you have about 15 minutes, I didn't talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's where he ended up. So pretty much, you're right. He did kill himself.
All right. I don't know. Wile E. Coyote was such a badass. It's funny. We got a woman that comes in at work now, and her last name is Wiley. And I was talking to one of the guys, like, you know, I have to inform him about stuff. I was talking to one of the guys, and I was like, "Oh, there's this woman coming in, or this customer coming in, last name Wiley. Look out for them. They're kind of nuts. That like, I saw them with some rope and like a safe, and I just don't know what's going on. And I think they're a little bit out there."
Did you hear a meep meep boop 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 boop?
Anyway, you got any more like interesting, serious ones that aren't cartoon related?
Did you ever see Taken?
Yeah.
What about Bourne Legacy or any of the Bourne trilogy?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy them very much, but I've seen them.
So you know who Jason Bourne is?
Yeah.
Jason Bourne and the guy from Taken?
Mhm.
Movie with both of them. Okay, maybe not a movie because I'm sorry, I don't think there's enough actors to be killed for that, but
I don't know. I could see it.
1-800 Henchman doesn't have that many people on payroll, so
Yeah. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I'm just trying to think exactly like the story that would be there. Because this thing, like, it'd be cool to see the characters together. I'm just trying to think of what kind of story could evolve from it. What are you doing?
don't worry, keep going.
Okay. I don't know. Alright, so Taken, you know what I want? Just for the love of God, please, and not in the new format. I want the old one. Let's get a RoboCop versus Terminator movie.
Yes.
I know there've been comics of it, but I need that to happen.
Yes.
Like, we got Alien vs. Predator, we should get RoboCop versus Terminator.
Going into cartoons a little bit at the moment.
Yeah.
There's a cartoon called Motor City,
Uh-huh.
which takes place in Detroit, and one of the guys, like,
Hence the name Motor City.
blah blah blah. And the guy, like, there's a guy who rules over the city above called Deluxe,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the old Detroit's underneath it was literally built on top of old Detroit,
Yeah.
which is now called Motor City.
Mhm.
So, and like it takes place, like it almost looks like someone looked at the RoboCop movies, and it's like, so what would happen if what was the name of the city? Delta City?
Yeah.
If Delta City had been built.
Mm.
And it's like, that almost would work for not like a crossover, but like a continuation.
RoboCop 4.
RoboCop 4, when Disney took over.
Well, actually, they made a bunch of made-for-TV movies.
Yes, they did. I actually do know about those. I never watched them because reasons.
Because they look like crap. After RoboCop 3, nothing could possibly be good.
Can I help you?
No, you're good.
I know I'm good. Hey, we're doing crossover stuff here. I wanted to know, like what ifs, pretty much. I want to know what would happen if I had a mustache. Okay.
Okay. We can sit here now in our big Victorian era chairs and stroke our mustache and beard.
It's even made from real human hair.
That's not okay to say. That was
No.
slightly creepy.
It really is.
I know. Okay.
Right now, there's some old guy walking around sad because I shaved his upper lip.
So anyway,
He'll grow back.
I don't know. Terminator vs. RoboCop would be neat though, just because they're like Like Terminator obviously has the advantage, but RoboCop's just kind of a badass. He's got the much cooler theme song.
He does. His isn't just dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. His actually has. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. RoboCop versus. All right. So we had Alien vs Predator, and that was good. The second one sucked because it wasn't what they promised us. What about like Predator versus Jedi? Like, I'd like to see the Predator hunting down a Jedi.
That would be kind of cool.
Right? Just to see how it deals with the frickin' lightsaber and shit?
More the Force.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the Force that you can't... Well, actually, you can't scientifically measure it.
Nah, because you can count the
You know what?
midichlorians.
No, you can't, because I don't count the first 3 movies. How do you deal with the Force?
They just don't exist!
What don't exist?
Exactly.
How do you deal with the Force that you can't scientifically measure? Yeah, he's got, like, 26 units of faith. Yeah. Faith.
No, that's a cool one. You got another?
Star Wars and Star Trek, has that been done?
There've been like fans wanting it for years, but the thing I've noticed, Trek fans, especially after the 09 movie, just don't want like action-based Star Trek anymore. They want, what? I like the 09 movie.
Yes, but is it like the old Star Trek?
No.
Right, can you blame them?
Fair enough. Anyway.
It's
so
like
people
people
really
saying,
oh,
I love the Green Lantern movie.
Well, it's actually somewhat similar to the comics. It is, kind of.
I was trying to make a drag on you, you dumbass.
Yeah, I know. There are problems with it, sure, but anyway. So subtle and quick. Alright, so...
It's the mustache, you have to be suave with it.
Yeah. I don't know, Green Lantern... What's some good Green Lantern stuff? Green Lantern in Star Wars would be a lot of fun. I would just love to see a Green Lantern fighting Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's dead.
It doesn't matter.
Why Darth Vader? Why not some other random Sith?
Because Darth Vader's a badass.
So
James motherfucking Earl Jones, maybe?
Just in his voice.
I don't care. He was awesome.
True.
Are you gonna try his, honestly, you have to disprove that James Earl Jones' voice is not awesome.
Oh, I'm not gonna try to disprove that.
Yeah. No, it's just that it's James Earl Jones.
That's why Mufasa was such a badass. Even though all he did was die.
Yeah. Die and, say some deep shit. Okay, Lion King. No, actually, this is a good one. I want to see Scar and, what's his name? The tiger from Jungle Book. Help me out, come on.
Oh, God, I don't know his name.
No, not Shao Kahn.
Yes, he is the Lord, the tiger from Jungle Book is Lord of Outworld.
Yes, he is.
He wields a giant hammer similar to this one, but made out of stone.
Is there anything cool behind me?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, there's a little wooden horse.
That's not cool. That's a little wooden horse. The little wooden horse.
Are you? Get your hands off my dinosaur!
No. I saw him and now I have a dinosaur. Ah! No! My dinosaur. Anyway, alright, so Green Lantern. What would be some good stuff for Green Lantern to cross over with then? That you can think of? You know the basic premise of Green Lantern?
Yeah. If he can think it, he can make it. As long as he knows how it works.
Yeah.
You know, Star Wars would still be cool because imagine a Green Lantern making a lightsaber.
Or something to
or something to fight with against a lightsaber.
Yeah, I'd just like to see how the lightsaber handles constructs. That'd be neat.
What is a construct made out of?
Will.
It might stop a lightsaber. Might stop it.
Yeah, as long as you can hold it. I mean, they stop energy blasts constantly, so.
Well, we don't know what energy blasts are made out of.
No, just lasers, different kinds of energy, plasma stuff.
All right, plasma probably. That's the general consensus of lightsabers made out of.
No, that'd be neat. Green Lantern. What's some other like really out there space? Green Lantern and Firefly. That would be awesome.
I feel like I should have a cowboy hat on now. I feel like damn you. I wish I had my nice cowboy hat, but that's out my card. I don't want to go grab that.
Okay.
You ass.
Well, I mean, Firefly is not very like crazy sci-fi. So Firefly and Star Trek would work a lot better together than Green Lantern and Star Trek, or Green Lantern and Firefly would. Green Lantern and Star Trek would work well together.
They would.
That'd be fun.
Batman is a very like the old Batman comics were kind of more detective than action, right?
Yeah.
Batman and what was it? Has Batman and the Question ever crossed?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Could there be more of them?
I don't know, because Question's kind of a nut job. Actually, believe it or not, Batman was in the first couple issues of the Question.
Oh. Well then. This mustache does not make me smarter.
Unfortunately. See, we're gonna record the process of him taking this thing off.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have shaved first.
Yeah. If I could go back, totally would. That was my really bad TARDIS noise.
I have a thing that makes a TARDIS noise.
Yeah.
I have two. Anyways.
Thanks? I don't know. I have a sonic
screwdriver. I have 3.
No, 2 and a laser. Sorry. I have 2 and a laser.
I don't care. I have a sonic screwdriver. I'm pleased with myself. I have a bow tie.
I have 3.
You have 3 bow ties?
Yes.
Oh, okay. One to go with each sonic screwdriver?
One is a laser. One of them is a laser. Thank you.
Alright, so what else you got?
Setting.
What else you got?
Put that right next to the other stuff I don't need.
I was putting the dinosaur down.
There's I know you're not very big into some of the other stuff that I'm into, like Homestuck.
Go for it.
But Homestuck has this sort of expandability to it where you can combine it with other stuff really easily. Too easily. You know what? No, actually, the Homestuck was almost like a segue because Nicolas Cage. And Nicolas Cage reminded me of Ghost Rider.
Okay, Ghost Rider and what else? Or Ghost Rider story in general. What do you got?
Ghost Rider and someone else, because he crosses over stuff like he's encountered Wolverine.
Ghost Rider and Spawn.
That would be really cool. I don't know if this has happened, but if it hasn't, it needs to. This needs to happen.
Well, like Neil Gaiman, he has the rights to Angela, right? He just got the rights to Angela, and he sold them to Marvel.
Okay.
But he doesn't have any of the rights to Spawn, and Angela's origin is tightly connected to Spawn.
Right.
So instead of making her a Spawn hunter, she's a Rider hunter. That's the way I'd go for it.
That actually, there are things that hunt the Rider, so it would work.
Yeah. And she's like suddenly the best of them that we haven't seen yet at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Angela's cool. I've been watching Spawn here, and that's actually it's great to be able to know things about Spawn without having to actually read Spawn. Because that way I can get the premise of what's going on without having to go through the pain of reading the story that goes nowhere.
So reading the pain of going through a story that goes nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like the first chapter of Homestuck.
No, Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider's an interesting character who can have weird dynamics with different people. Like, he's kind of on the same page as... I don't want to say Spawn because we just said him and not quite the same page.
Oh, they've got a similar lot in life.
They do.
Ghost Rider's a little more proactive.
A little?
What? I mean, you mean he doesn't just sit in an alley for years at a time, it seems?
No, he sits on his bike for years at a time. Actually, no, Ghost Rider is at the same time both a little better off and worse off than Spawn. He's better off because he's still alive. And he's worse off because he's still alive.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what about getting off of Ghost Rider, because I'll let you ponder that for a minute. Zorro, like I was listening to Bill talk about this, Zazubar. I was listening to Zazubar talk about, like, okay, stop.
Okay, yes?
I was listening to Zazubar. Go ahead and make a rhyme out of that.
Zazu Pazazu.
That's not a rhyme.
Shut your face.
No, but I was listening to Zazubar talk about what he would do with Zorro, and it was really interesting. But he was talking about, like, having, like, Zorro become a legacy that, like, people take up different generations. It's like, in the World War II, Zorro would fight Nazis. I'm like, no, that's wrong. The World War II era Zorro should be fighting Francisco Franco.
Yes.
Yeah?
Because Zorro is Spanish?
But he's Hispanic. He was in Mexico, and then, like, in Bill's thing, he moved to Spain after the revolution.
Or would he fight in the revolution?
Well, he did.
Why would he move after the revolution?
Because you'd have to watch Bill's video.
Okay.
No, but all right. I just think that makes sense. Having Zorro become a legacy character and then fighting against Francisco Franco.
Sort of like Batman and Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Speaking of Batman Beyond, how much of that did you watch?
I watched a good portion.
Okay. Do you remember that Terry was like, he talked about getting in trouble a lot when he was a kid?
Mm-hmm.
And you remember the Joker gangs?
Yeah.
I think Terry was a Joker when he was like 13.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Wouldn't that be fascinating, though?
I could see it. But Batman Beyond, if I'm not mistaken, didn't get too far, did it? Like
3 seasons.
That's not very far for considering.
That's how many Batman the Animated Series had.
Batman the what?
Batman the Animated Series.
The what?
The greatest Batman show of all time.
Batman Begins?
The show.
The one with, what's his face?
Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill.
No, I was going for Adam West.
You're an asshole.
It's the mustache.
I hope you get hit by a car today. I hope you don't even go outside. Just hope, like, you're sitting in your bed and, like, some kind of catastrophic accident. Yeah, he sleeps upstairs. I just hope that's some kind of catastrophic accident.
What is it
like
ramping off of? A dog?
Some Final Destination shit happens, and the car just slams through your window and lands on you. I hope that happens.
But I have to go to work tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't know about your work schedule at all.
Don't worry, neither do I.
Um,
It's really hard when I'm sitting at home. It's like, hey, you're supposed to come into work tonight. Well, son of a bitch.
No, I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything else? I was just having fun talking about this. You know, little ideas for cool stories. Or
Like a
just,
car landing on me through my bedroom window?
Yes, Final Destination crosses with your life. I think Final Destination is at a certain point just porn.
Isn't every horror movie supposed to be at some point?
Go on. You're about to say something profound.
Final Destination and Justice League. Watch as the Justice League slowly gets killed off.
Nah. Wouldn't be as interesting.
Why not?
Just because it
Why
wouldn't.
not? Watch your heroes slowly die. Batman being the last one. Because it's Batman.
It is Batman, indeed. Okay, Bat in the Sun. Have you seen them at all? Their fan film series?
No.
They've been doing Superpower Beatdown, I think is what it's called. And it's just... It's like these iconic characters fighting each other. They just did Superman fighting Thor. One of the ones that they did that I really disagree with is Batman versus Wolverine.
How'd that go?
Wolverine won. It just doesn't seem right because the thing is, like, their setup for it didn't work for me. But I'm just saying, Batman should win that fight, especially if he knows Wolverine can heal. Because then he can do things that, like, he normally wouldn't because it would kill somebody.
True. Although, it'd be really hard because, like, he couldn't pick Wolverine up. You know, having a metal skeleton.
Batman's lifted plenty.
Wolverine weighs like 3,000 pounds.
There's no way.
Oh, you're right.
How the fuck does Wolverine walk?
That's a good question.
How does he
completely
swim?
different. How does he jerk? Never mind.
No, I want to know, how in the hell does Wolverine swim?
Has he ever swum?
As far as it seems like
Swam?
he should be.
Has he ever swam?
It seems like he has. I just want to, here's how you kill Wolverine. You knock him unconscious and throw him off the edge of your boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, why not just give him to a pissed off Magneto? Have him rip the
Because
skeleton out.
Magneto's done that. It didn't work.
Well, then Magneto sucks.
Obviously. I'm just saying.
I mean, he is played by a gay Jewish actor.
No, just saying. It would be so cool. I mean, not cool.
Who, by the way, is an amazing actor. I'm not actually dissing him.
Yeah.
Continuing.
No, I'm just saying, just like, dude, it's Wolverine. I mean, throw him off of a boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Sure, he might not die, but he's not standing up.
No, he'll die.
Why?
Because Wolverine can die. He regenerates. He doesn't generate air.
I guess. I don't know. It's just...
He's like Bruce Willis from Unbreakable. He can still drown.
Good. Okay, fine. Why has no one drowned Wolverine? This seems so simple. Just get him into a bowl of soup.
Because he's Canadian. I don't think Canadians even have a navy. Does he go anywhere near the water? I don't think he does.
Okay.
Canadian waters are just sheets of ice, aren't they? They don't have a navy.
Canada doesn't have an ocean. They just have a hockey team.
Yeah. That's all they need. That's why people get so pissed when their hockey team loses. That means their Army and Navy lost. That's all their Army and Navy does, except for shoot the longest recorded.
Hi, superhero enthusiast, if you're watching. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a guy I know from Canada. Alright, any final ones you want to get in here?
I can't do Futurama because they pretty much do their own crossovers.
Did you see Doctor Who's cameo in one of the Futurama episodes?
Yes.
That was cool.
I think it was... Yes, I did. It was actually... And Doctor Who even did a cameo in Simpsons.
I didn't see that.
And it was before Tenet was made for the 10th Doctor, and it looked just like the 10th Doctor.
Weird.
He traveled back to, run the Simpsons, and then he came back to any last ones before... Oh my god, I think I might have back. Before we there's still pushing this on. Who's that wait, you said question was a little bit insane.
Little bit.
Little bit out there? Has he
Yeah.
ever broken the fourth wall?
No. You wanted Deadpool and Question one?
How do you think that would go?
Well, they've been doing Rorschach and Deadpool, and Rorschach's slightly based off of the Question. I can see it. The thing is, Question's crazy in that, like, you know, guy that has thousands of newspapers on his wall with, like, little threads connecting all of them.
So he's like Sherlock Holmes crazy.
Yeah.
Question in Spider-Man.
I don't see why that'd be... Elaborate.
Well, you've got Team Red. You know, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Daredevil. All wear red, are all New York based. I figure Question's...
Everyone in Marvel's New York. Like, in what kind of sick bastard moves to New York City in the Marvel Universe? It gets blown up every week.
Tony Stark. Because he got tired of the fuel costs to fly from California to New York. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just moving. This suit only gets 2,000 miles to the power core or whatever. I don't even know what it uses.
I don't know. You seen Iron Man 3 yet?
No. If you spoil a goddamn thing for me, I will shove that dinosaur down your throat.
There's a guy in armor. Alright, we've got to figure this out. This is a fun idea to talk about. Leave comments with your ideas, and I will gladly respond to them. Chris won't.
No.
Because he doesn't care about you the way I do. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. And until next time, we are your geeky gentlemen, and we will be discussing things. Damn it, you did that at the wrong time. I wanted to do a close-up.
That hurt.